Don't blink, it's your boy Ink. Welcome to the video. Welcome to the show. Continuing well because I think it's a fantastic freaking day. We are playing the tower in the background, so forgive me for this. I'm wearing one of my favorite shirts, my new favorite shirt because it's brand new. And it's funny because, you know, I'm sorry, fart, plus I'm playing the tower, so very distracted, but it's funny because life has a way of always putting things in perspective. A couple of days ago, I was playing Resident Evil 8, The Village, which is possibly the greatest Resident Evil created. Argue with me? One of the better one, at least. And why is it so good? Because I'm able to stream it. Why is this so good that I'm able to stream it? Because I get to watch whatever the fuck I want in the background. One of the favorite things that I watched was I was watching on my old YouTube channel, a YouTube channel where I don't create content, by the way. It's just watching shit, and it's a place I created like 3 years ago, and one of those videos was a documentary on Psycho Life. So yes, we're talking about Juggernuggets, and I'll be honest, listening to the documentary video in question is the best time of my life. So it's Juggernuggets. Okay, so who is Juggernuggets? Juggernuggets is one of the OG YouTuber. He created this series called Psycho Series. And the Psycho Series was a kid that had an abusive father. He was living in a nightmare, and it was about him wanting to make content and create content, and it not being seen as a job, not being seen seriously, but he had a dream of creating content, and it was the struggle of creating content when nobody believes in you or believes in the company that you want to work for. So his dream was making YouTube, just like my dream is making YouTube. See, my dream is not making YouTube anymore. I'm sorry to say, my dream is to create content, and I'm willing to take whatever it takes. If I have to do TikTok Live, I'm going to do TikTok Live. If I have to do something different than just YouTube, I'll do something different than just YouTube. But it's still proclaimed to that, and it was so nice to talk about. It was just so nice to listen to somebody who actually made a difference in YouTube talk about the struggle, talk about what it was like filming. And it's funny because at the beginning of the documentary or the thing, he takes every single actor, every single actress that he took, which is his family member and his close friend, and he puts them in a theater, watch the documentary, right? And it's funny because at the end of the day, you're seeing this and like, holy shit, this is a lot of work, right? And then I was watching, I was going to Walmart to shop for some new clothes, and I bought this one, and it made me think about a video they made, which is one of my favorite videos, or Psycho Family Goes Golfing, right? Which is just them being crazy and being themselves. And then I realized that a couple of days had passed since I watched that documentary, and I wasn't gonna make a video. Been buying this shirt yesterday, let me think about it. And you know what? Even though I don't feel like this video needs to be made, I'm gonna make it. Because every single video that I'm gonna make, there's no need for it. There's not a pressing need for anything like creating content, to be honest. See, Jesse Ridgway, who is Juggernuggets, who is the Psycho Kid, saw some freaking content, and the basic place for it was like, oh, this is really working well. But he saw people wasting talent. He saw people wasting opportunities. So the reason why I knew Juggernuggets, I heard about him a couple of times, and then it came out of the series that he did was a lie. So basically, the guy with an abusive father who couldn't create content lied, right? And I was like, what a fucking loser. He lied for 4 years. And I was kind of mad at it, even though I was not a fan. And then, years later, he did a collab with Angry Grandpa. Now, if you know me, you know the channel, you know that Angry Grandpa had a impact as one of the first YouTubers that I watched over and over and over again. Now, I was like, who the fuck is you? And I started watching his content. You know what? I feel like his content is better now that you know that it's fake. Because he faked it, he involved his family, his parents. It's a work of art. For 4 years, you're lying. You're putting out 2 videos a day, you're editing. You're promoting on TikTok, you're promoting on Twitter, you're promoting on Instagram. You went to the work, and of course, the actual video were not true. The actual series was not true. But I gotta respect that, and I gotta applaud the fact that he was on a grind. You know what? It makes you think, what is entertainment? Entertainment is relative, it's subjective. Something that entertains me won't entertain you, and something that entertains you won't entertain me. Just the way it is. The guy lied, but he made something entertaining. The guy lied, but still made me believe in the story. See, when you're a kid, okay? Put it that way. When you're a kid and you watch a movie and you think it's real. When I was young, I was probably 7 or 8. My father, well, we were watching a movie, and my father said, "Oh, the main character cannot die; he's a hero." And that broke the magic of the movies. And I stopped believing in it. I was way too young for that. It's a fact. Of course, you understand that, but you understand that when you're 13, 14, not when you're 6. I was watching a movie. Well, I was like, what's the point? I know they won't die. Knowing they won't die, still entertaining. See, it's not so much if the story is true. It's not so much if you're telling me a lie. It's how do you present it? Like, how do you present the story? As long as I'm enjoying it, and you see, it's nice because again, it's the hard work that you put in. He sacrificed 4 life of his life, and they show, and the series, his parents get divorced, and his mother moves out. But the mother and father, they never divorced. The mother had to sleep in the basement because Fan was showing up at his house. He was doxxed. And if they saw the mom, they would knew the theory was completely false. See, that guy worked for 4 years nonstop, and has made enough money to retire at a sweet old age of 26. Now, of course, you could say how it's money based on lie. See, it would be different. It would be very different if you lied and you scammed people and say, "Hey, pay my GoFundMe, take take this. I'm gonna take this money, right? And I'm gonna be putting in and some foundation that doesn't exist." The completionist. Then you look at juggernugget. You understand that yes, it was a lie, but it was hard work. Now the fact that this guy was able to make some hard work, it was able to make some smart decision, and he was able to entertain 1,000,000 people, even though the series faked. So dedication, I gotta respect that. See, I'm not gonna do a scripted content. I'm not gonna do something like this. But the fact that something like this existed in the beginning of YouTube shaped the face of YouTube. So you're seeing some of my favorite channel, like Dark Luxury, who are doing some scripted content where they're using special effects to create horror story. See, it's all what you do with your legacy, and what he did with the legacy, he created this legacy out of nothing. See, the fact that he saw the freak out content and he knew that nobody was really doing it, and the people that was doing it, they weren't scripting the story. So the greatest thing with Kid Behind the Camera and Grandpa, which I was watching when I was growing up, is you never knew what was gonna happen. But McJuggernuggets was a series with season, with arcs, with a storyline, and you're like, holy shit, I know what's next, but I'm still excited to see it. And I think it takes more work McJuggernugget did than Angry Grandpa. Do I prefer McJuggernuggets? No. Is it very different? Yes. It's just something phenomenal. Just something that shows. See, if you want to be, it doesn't matter the job. You want to be a blacksmith. You're going to be interested in the story of blacksmith. You want to be working in a morgue. You're going to be interested with the story of the morgues. If you want to work in a circus, you're going to be learning about the circus. See, but if you want to create content, you have to study people. And studying somebody that did so much work, that has so much education, that gave up so much, that's what I wanted to follow. Anywho, love you guys. Take it easy. Peace.